Now, we just turned the corner and are now halfway through the holiday season. Between now and January 1st, there are approximately 20 holiday celebrations encompassing a whole variety of cultures and faiths. The most broad-based celebrations are Christmas and New Year's. Today we're going to take a look at the two best, most unique wines for Christmas. They're the perfect pick, one red and one white. Are you ready for this one? Come on, let's go. Hey Posse, my name is Pierre Asti and I'm a sommelier, owner of Asti Wine Consultants, and I'm here to help you select the best, the perfect wines to serve at home or offer as a host or hostess gift throughout these holidays. As the fall weather is slipping away and the cooler winter weather is making itself known, we'll want to transition from fall wines and harvest foods and wines to wines that pair well with heartier dishes. For that, we'll want full body whites and fuller body reds. Now also, you can't forget that sparkling wines have a starring role at the holiday seasons also. Now during the holiday, most everybody is drinking what they're familiar with and what everybody else is drinking. For whites, it's typically Chardonnay, mostly oaked, and also Sauvignon Blanc and Riesling. For reds, it's usually Pinot Noir and Cabernet Sauvignon. What I'd like to do is suggest a number of wines for you to consider that will enhance your holiday season as we pair great wines with your food. We have so many different foods and traditions for Christmas. The thing you want to be sensitive to is fuller body wines go better with heartier, bigger, bolder Christmas meals. Now, as you can see here, some of the traditional features for the meals. For the entrees, we see prime rib, beef Wellington, roast duck, and of course turkey. For all the side dishes, I can really never decide or choose where to start. I love all these. Creamy mashed potatoes with gravy, candied sweet potatoes, corn pudding, garlic green beans. Did I say tons of gravy? Well, no matter how you prepare your entree, you can always bring out the best flavors and highlight interesting textures with the right wine pairing. While I'm listing a number of reds and whites that will pair well with your Christmas spread, if you want to hit a home run, or based on the time of year, I should say, if you want to score a touchdown or actually even a pick six, my picks are for two very versatile food wines, a Blaufränkisch red and a Grüner Veltliner white. In addition to the Blaufränkisch, here are some reds that will go well for your Christmas season. In addition to the Grüner Veltliner, here are some white wines you could select from. Of course, sparkling wines have a big role during the holiday season. Before or after dinner, they set a festive tone. Actually, they set a festive tone anytime and all the time. Again, the two types of wines I'm suggesting are the Blaufränkisch and the Grüner. They can't be beat. Most people, even people who've been in the wine industry and hanging around the wine industry for a while, have never heard of either the Blaufränkisch or the Grüner. Now with these selections, you'll be serving a delicious, perfect pairing that will be the topic of conversation. Your table will be unique. Now with that in mind, allow me to take just a minute to tell you a little bit about each of these wines and why they're a fantastic choice. They're both from Austria and are excellent food-friendly wines. They're higher in acidity, which accentuates and works extremely well with the foods of this season. By the way, how are you doing there? Is this information making sense? Is it helpful? If it is, write Asti in the comments below. Okay, so the Blaufränkisch is the red wine. Since its medieval origins in Austria, Blaufränkisch has become one of Austria's most beloved red wine varieties. It's vinified or made anywhere from dry to sweet. Now, simply speaking, the primary levels of dry to sweet are dry, off-dry, semi-sweet, and sweet. About 90% of all wines are made dry. However, you can buy Blaufränkisch at any of the 4 categories. This one is from Hungary and is off-dry. This one is from Austria and is dry. Now, just a quick note. Whenever you see the red top with the white stripe, you know the wine is from Austria. Now, for Christmas, I recommend the dry or even the off-dry. Whether you buy it online from me or at a store, just ask the sales help what level of dryness or sweetness you want. Now, as far as the taste is concerned, Blaufränkisch is like combining or blending a Nebbiolo from Italy, a Pinot Noir from Burgundy, and a Syrah from the Rhone River Valley in France. All that is in one grape. It's incredible. As you can see, this unique grape offers a whole variety of flavors. It brings with it a medium to full body, medium high tannins, and medium high acidity. Perfect. 95% of the global production comes out of Austria and actually Central Europe, with a growing interest in the US, especially in Washington State, Michigan, Ohio, and actually several other states. Michigan is making world-class Blaufränkisch. Many times in both the US and Europe, Blaufränkisch is also known as Limburger and also the Pinot Noir of the East. Now, in the States, it has an extremely loyal cult following. While it's tasty on its own, Blaufränkisch tends to shine with food. Now, in addition to our traditional Christian meals, Blaufränkisch pairs extremely well with the foods that you see listed here, plus a whole lot more. Now, don't forget your cheeses. Anything from soft and mild to aged and pungent. Now, on to the white wine, the Grüner Veltliner. Now, as far as the Grüner is concerned, in the last 15 years, it has increased in popularity and has been planted and produced in Napa and throughout California. Also in Oregon, Michigan, Australia, and Canada. For a white, it's full-bodied with aromas and flavors of a white Burgundy, which is an unoaked Chardonnay. Lightly fruity with noticeable spice and characteristics of pepper notes. There's also a little minerality similar to a dry Riesling, plus there are some green pepper, citrus, nectarine, and herbaceous notes. However, what makes Grüner so unique is its signature vein of mouth-watering acidity that sort of pops in your mouth. Many Grüners have the faintest fizzante or tiny bubbles. You may even pick up on a delicate, tingly aftertaste. Grüner Veltliner is an exotic alternative to Sauvignon Blanc. In addition to all of the Christmas fixings, the Grüner pairs extremely well all year round with foods you see here and so much more. My personal favorite and a tremendous pairing is with oysters. If your Christmas dressing is an old school recipe with oysters as an ingredient, the Grüner would be the perfect pick for you. Here you can see some of the veggies that go incredibly well with it. You really need to try it with these cheeses. So whether you're drinking these wines at home, in a gathering, or giving them as a delicious, very unique host or hostess gift during the holidays, you'll find these 2 recommendations will be a perfect pick with family, friends, food, and football. Well, there you have it. The best 2 wines for the Christmas season. Let me know if you enjoyed them and what your entree was when you drank them. Until next time, cheers.